Well, I must have had, we must have speech on. Okay. So those are, that is the demonstration of learning. Cite evidence from expository text to support some claim. Today, we're going to paraphrase and quote from that text and cite that in MLA. Let's get started. And the first on your do now is to watch this video, and we previewed it last week. We watched the first 45 to seconds to 1 minute. You'll do that now on your own. I will continue to set the rest of the presentation. So this is what you really want to take away from this. All that other stuff can be created automatically. Just remember this format right there. This comes from that video that needs to be cited. We'll talk to you about making citations today. Okay, so what I want you to do is to go ahead and go over to this link right there. Actually, this one over here. And we're going to click on that, and that's your site generator. I want you to click on that and open it, and that will show you how to automatically create the MLAs. And we started on this previously. Let's go ahead and so that is what you should be getting when you click on that link. The link is over here. The link to the Pear Deck is over here if you're not there by now. Somebody's asked to put it in the chat, but it is in the stream, front page of our Google Classroom. Citing sources. Okay, so what did you learn from this video? Just go ahead, and I'm going to have the people in the class in person go ahead, come around and annotate on the board. So MLA is quick. I saw some others in the chat. I saw some others in your personal Pear Decks. Okay, but somebody put that they remember that example. They remember this example from the video. MLA is quick. Let's take a look at an example of something that you will see in exercise. And what it is all of this is just comes down to you are getting this information in pink. You're getting this information. If you read this whole paragraph, you only want this information that is highlighted. You don't want to copy this whole paragraph. And it comes from this book. And it is written by, do we know who wrote it? A book by Eric Smith, written by Eric Smith. Do we know the page that we used? The page that we used is named here, page 312. So you need to know the source, the author, the page. The source, the author, the page. The source, the author, the page. We're only going to use a part of a paragraph from page 312. This is what our citation looks like. We're going to create our paragraph, and we're going to say, we're going to type, while Facebook has more active users, getting from the reading, Wikipedia, quote, Wikipedia has transformed the world because it allowed citizens access to free education. End of quote. Then my words, putting positive world impact over profitability. No, I did not write this. Notice down here, I actually cited this. Getting a little more concerned about, academic dishonesty. And so you see, I put the reference down here. That's not the way it's done. It's done at the end, but in any case, it's there somewhere. So do you notice how we quoted this information and we put it in that paragraph, in our paragraph that is in our paper? Let's move on. And so the author, I want to make sure that in this parenthetical citation, I get my author and I get the page number. And what's the page number? 312, close the parentheses. That's all that I need right now from this. I will let my generator create that, all of that text that comes in, gets indented, gets double spaced, all of that will be created by my MLA generator quickly, and we'll see how it's done with this website. Getting back to my quote, that's all I want for right now. And you notice that it resembles what you saw in the video of the basics, the last name and the page number. That's all we want right now. We want the last name and the page number or page range, 37 to 39, if you use those pages and you just, happen to summarize something from 2 or 3 pages. And so we got something specific from one page, and that is there. The last name is Smith, page 312, so that when you go to your exercise, it asks you what is the citation, and this is called the parenthetical citation. This is called parenthetical citation. All that means is that it has parentheses around it. That is all that it means. If you don't hear me, somebody please put in the chat, teacher, we can't hear you. This new machine that we've got, this new computer we got, switches my audio. So can you hear me, Giovanni? Sometimes I'll be saying that. Can you hear me, Nyakato? Can you hear me? Can you hear me there, Esli?
Yes.
Okay, great. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear that you hear me, please. Okay, and so I'll leave that audio thing open so that I can quickly see it. All right, so I want somebody to go ahead and write on the board what our citation for this quote. We're going to get this quote. Somebody's going to come up to the board and they're going to cite how this should look if I were to cite it in my research, in my essay, in my research paper. So we're going to have somebody come up and write that on the board. What does the parenthetical citation, what does my citation look like if my example is over here? My example is over here, then what does the citation look like this? Who is the author? Ask yourself, right? No, actually, you have to know what book you're getting it from first, right? So make sure you've got the book or the website. Who wrote it? Who wrote this book? James. James what? James Woodlawn, right? Okay, good. And do we have the page that we used? What page did we use? Right, 72. So what does my citation look like? Okay, all right, good. Okay. All right, now before you go, what kind of citation do we call this? Parenthetical citation. Why do we call it parenthetical citation? Because it has what? Parenthetical citation has what? Okay, do you take a look at your example? What do you think is missing? And some of you will actually write this, okay? Don't worry about that line. Okay, that's all it is. Let's do the next one. Let's do another example. Thank you very much. All right, so I've got my source. What do I need first? I need to know first. Okay. Right, you get your highlighter. Yeah, we'll give you the highlighter. The highlighter is over here. Here's the highlighter. Okay, go ahead. Good. Okay, I got the last name of the author. What else do I need in my? Okay, I've got the page number. What else? Now, what do I do? You're gonna take the pencil, right? And you're gonna go. Good. Good. Now, what goes in there? So you just highlighted the last name of the author. Do I put the last name of the author in my citation? Do I ask Daniel? Daniel, she just highlighted the last name of the author. Why? Does that go in my parenthetical citation? No? Look what goes into the citation. What goes into my parentheses now? Okay. Yeah, but who wrote the book? Who wrote this book? You highlighted Cohen. Right. Good. You highlighted Cohen. So that's right. You highlighted Cohen, right?
Yeah.
So that's what goes into our parentheses, right?
Again.
Sure. It's not enough to highlight it. Right. It's not enough to highlight it. You actually have to put it in your parentheses. If you tell me he's the author, guess what goes into the parenthesis citation, parenthetical citation? That author goes there. Good. Then you have a space and you highlighted the page number. Where does the page number go? Where does the page number go? Right. Where does it go in that parentheses? Yeah. It also goes into this parenthetical citation. You leave a space and you put the page number. Okay. And you actually don't need the comma. Remember that your example is over here. Does that look like it has a comma? It does not have a comma, so you do not put the comma. So just put an X where the comma is. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It's probably going to erase the whole thing. Oh yeah, there you go. Excellent. Okay. All right. That's all there is to it. Right. That's all there is to it. That is what it looks like on your side. So that is telling me that if I click on that on the right side, I can use that website to create this. But I also want that page. I also want that page because I don't want to type all this stuff out. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and come here. I can write this here. I want you to go ahead and click on here, on this link right there. Click on that link, my friend. Click on that link. Okay, so I want this open, but I also want that link open to the page. There you go. Good. So what I want you to do, we're going to use this, right? We're going to use this and we're going to make a citation. It's not a book. A lot of the stuff that we use is going to be web pages just like this. So we have somebody wrote a book, but this guy also wrote an article online and we want to cite that. So the first thing you're going to do is if you're watching me at this screen and you're at your computer, I'm going to go ahead and click, click, click till that whole thing gets highlighted. And you're going to do the same thing, right? You're going to click, click, click till the whole thing gets highlighted. You see how the whole thing has its color, right? You're going to highlight that. You're going to highlight that. Okay. Let me see what it looks like on your end. Click, yeah, click that web address all the way at the top. Look where my finger is. Look where my pencil is. Yeah, right there. There we go. I like that. Good. Click, 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 the whole thing. Just click, click, click. Just click, click, click. Yeah, there you go. Takes the whole thing. Now, you're gonna do your control mouse press. Okay, make sure you don't kill it. Don't kill it. You just killed your web address. So go ahead and refresh the page. Okay, that brings you your web address back to make sure that you have your web address. You need that web address. Click, click, click. Just click, click, click. Okay, good. Control. Now you got it. While you're highlighted, control mouse press. Yeah, control mouse press. So, okay, so you did control C? Okay, good. All right, control C is fine. Okay, now let's go back to our pear deck. Back to our pear deck. Good. Where it says website, go ahead and click website. Click website, we're gonna click on that. Okay. Where it says enter the page URL, this is a URL, click on there and Control V for paste. Control V for paste. Good. Okay. Now click on the little magnifying glass. Click on the little magnifying glass right there. Okay. No thanks. No thanks. Okay. Click on no thanks. Now notice that it actually brings you to the site. I want you to click on that site. I want you to click on that site. Yeah. Notice it brings you to the site. I want you to click on that site. Let me clear all of this. Okay. Click on this thing here. Click on this magnifying glass there. The thing that's like that. Okay. Click on that. Click on this over here. Look up here. Click on this blue magnifying glass. Yeah. Click on that. Right there. Did you click on that? Okay. Good. Now notice. Scroll through. Scroll through. Yeah. Look. It's filled up my stuff. Now, what's missing is the publisher, and what you can put is, just to make it easier, you can put ABC News or ABC News. There's another one that's ABC News. Just go ahead and type ABC News. Okay, where it says publisher, right there, stop, name publisher. Okay, we have this, just type ABC News. ABC News, right. You're gonna type ABC and News, okay? Click on site source. There you go. It generates, yeah, it automatically generates. Now, watch this. Hover over here, hover over here. Put just like circle your mouse around here, kind of just round it around here, just like roll it around here, over here. You see, look where I am. Roll it around here. Yeah, roll it around there. You see that those three dots come up? Look, it says in-text citation. Click on that. Click on that. No, just click on that. Just click on in-text citation. All right. Now, let's go back to our pear deck. and I'm going to take you back to another page. You're back at your pair deck, right? Good. All right, now do a Control V. Okay, now press enter. Okay, now that's fine. That's fine. You went ahead and copied the whole citation, then that's fine. Okay, so in this case, and I know it says type in the citation for that other one, but no, I actually meant for you to type in this one. Now, what you're going to do, let's go back to that generator, back to that MLA page that you were at. Okay, and if you can't see it, yeah, there you go. Now, the MLA generator, the MLA page, where you created your okay. Oh, that's right. Go ahead, and when I open up again the page, open it up in a new page. Now, you see how it's highlighted Cohen when you hovered over the mouse? Okay, now click on that word where it says Cohen. Did you copy it? Did you click on it? Click on it. Okay, so it should be copied, right? It should tell you it's copied. All right, so now I'm going to have you go ahead and Control V. Control V again. Yeah. Oh, okay. Watch. When I go to the generator, right? Now you're at the generator now, right? Okay. Now click on the word Cohen in parentheses. Just a second. Click on this word right here with your mouse. You do it? Okay, now it says, notice it said copy. That's when you know it's copied. It's all right. So it should bring that back to the page. And if not, we're gonna have to, well, it's short, we'll have to write it, but it really should work. And let's just a second. All right. Yeah, it should work. Okay. Copied and okay. No, you don't have to backspace. Just Control V. Okay, there you go. Yeah. When you click on it, it should say copied, and then there you go. So now you have both of them, one for the end and one is your in-text citation. Why is there no page? Why is there no page? Why does it not have a page? We did not put in a page. We did not put in a page. It's a website, so guess what? Sometimes there is no page in the website. Sometimes we can't tell the first page from the next one. So look at that. There is no page for you to put in, and don't worry about it. Okay. All right. So we have created a citation. Now, how long did that take? And if you were to just put the page in and click the website, it generated it pretty quickly, right? So let's go ahead and try with another source. Okay, so question. Pedro quotes from a blog that his friend in Sunset High School writes for his English class. Pedro should what? Let's take a look at the options. Pedro quotes, okay, one of these three. Locking the screens, showing the responses. So let's see, citing the source. Some said not citing the source. So the answer is actually Pedro must cite the source, whether he is good friends with the writer or not. What's the next one? Elizabeth is writing an essay about Mexican literature, and she wants to include something that her Spanish teacher, Mr. Estevez, said that might support her thesis. Lisbeth should what? Somebody's not answering. Somebody's not answering. Okay, showing responses. Okay, so most of you said she should cite the source only if she writes the paper in Spanish. Well, actually, the answer is Lisbeth must cite the source no matter what language she writes in. No matter what language she writes in. Okay. All right. Okay, so here's our next page. I want you to click down there and click on it. Open that page. Open that page, please. We're going to cite it. You're going to cite it using the MLA generator. You are going to cite it using the MLA generator. You will cite it. You will use the MLA generator. Okay, open that page. So go ahead and click down here. So she already has her generator open, right? Okay, so click down here now. You've got two links. And don't worry about how that looks, the little sad face. Click on this right here. Click on there. And that should open up to that page right there. So you've got two links on this one. The one on the right opens up the generator. The one on the left opens up this page here. Okay, and we're going to do the same thing again. We're going to go ahead and highlight that web address. Highlight that web address. Okay, Control C. You see? Control copied, Control C. That leaves it in your memory. All right, then we're going to go to the generator and we're going to cite this. All right, so go ahead and click on website. No thanks. Okay, Control V, Control V. Okay, click on the little magnifying glass. Okay. All right. It should open the page. Sometimes it doesn't work. You have to type a lot more in. Okay, so it's looking for us. Good. Now click on where it says the calendar system. Click on that. Scroll. Scroll. Okay. And you can see that it actually gives you a lot of the information. It has a lot of the information. Okay, so good. So let's leave this right there. Let's leave that right there. I want you to go back to the web page. Back to your Pear Deck. Let's go back to your Pear Deck. Good. Okay. Now I'm going to take you to another page. Now leave that there. Leave that citation there. Leave that information there. All right. So we're now back at this page in the Pear Deck, and what you are going to do is you're going to point three things out to me. Okay, so what you're going to point out when I ask you to, what things do I need to copy? All right. And so if I ask you, if you can move this one around, and so go ahead and show me for the website generator, what is the most important thing for this in this web page? Point to the most important thing in this web page right now to use for your generator. Go ahead, move your red arrow. Move your red arrow around. You see that? So I can take a look over here. So if you think the most important thing is this video or this picture, or maybe this box. Okay, so to use the website generator, what is the most important thing that to use this thing here? I don't think it's sharing that, right? No, it's not sharing it. Okay. If you've opened up this generator here, then what is the most important thing you need? By the way, this is the Scribbr MLA generator, in case I did not put that there. So if I'm citing a website, clicking on that, what do I need? And now next, the information for the main idea of this website. Let me have you think about that. Okay, I'm going to read this article here. And where do you think the information for the main idea is going to come from? Put your blue arrow. Okay, if I'm going to read this, I'm going to say, okay, so Mr. Diaz wants me to look for the main idea of this article. I haven't read it, but let me take a guess. Where would that be? Where would my main idea be in this? Oops, in this. Where would I, of these 3 paragraphs, of all of this text, of all of this, right, where would my main idea be? Okay. Oh, by the way, oh, I forgot. What's the title of the page? Guess that one. What is the title of the page? Put your blue, oh, excuse me. The blue goes on the title of the page. So just look for the title of the page. Let me put this back here. So that was for the important thing that you need. You might need the title at some point. What's the title? And where do you think the main idea goes? Okay, so what's the web address? What's the title? What's the main idea? Yeah. Okay, so get those things. And I'm gonna lock it. Yeah, I'll lock it because we're going to move on to the actual generator, and you're going to generate this just like somebody actually generated it. So that's what our responses are looking like. Okay, so let's see. I've locked the screens. So let's take a look. Your red should have been on your, right there at the top. Somebody's got it. The title of the page, somebody's got that. Okay, so the most important thing for the website generator, you really need to get that website address. That's how it works. Okay, all right. So the website address is going to be up here, right? Clear that up here. Excuse me, the title is over here. This is the title, right? Over here, the title of the page. You might need that, and that might not be given to you. The web address, is up here. We've been copying that. And what do you do if there's no author? We'll get to that. What's the purpose of the red words? Oh, wait for a main idea. Let's see. Somebody got it. The main idea would probably be, hey, somebody actually pointed out the title of the subtitle of the text. Hey, it's a really big clue, isn't it? It's the title. It probably tells us what our main idea is. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it's as easy as that, especially for a website. So you want to remember that, our basic reading skills. Get rid of all this, And what are the purposes of the red words? We'll get to that because it will confuse some people. All right, so let's move on to the next slide. This is part of our basic reading skills. And what I want you to do, identify somebody in the chat, and you're going to put, let's see. In fact, I'm going to just pair you off. Daniel, partner with Esley, and you communicate in the chat with these. When you're calling Esley, you can just put like that. And then if I need to give a message to Bill, I'm going to @ Bill or @ Nancy. Okay, @ Nancy, and then you put your message. Okay, what do you think about choice B? Okay, so when I see that somebody wrote in the, because you have to write to everyone, right? And I'm saying, and I see that Bill wrote, and Bill wrote @ Nancy, that means Bill is writing to Nancy. We've done this before a couple of times. All right, so that's how I want you to chat. Right. Bringing that chat, that personal chat back. And take about a minute to read and answer all together. We're going to go do some basic reading skill in this one. Okay. So this is what it looks like. All right, go ahead and find the screen with your, okay, hold on a second. me pause this. Okay, now go ahead and click on where it says the automatic generator. I want you to open that window. Okay.
Which one?
There's a box on the right that says MLA generator. Click that. You're going to use that and you're going to click on the one that says website. So we've done this already with the web page. Now we're doing it with the website to show you that if you're on the phone, you can also do this. Now go ahead and switch back to your Pear Deck. Switch back to your Pear Deck. Okay, now click on that website to the left. Actually, click on the bottom. You see where the apple is, down to where it meets the pear, the line with the pear. Okay,
Yeah.
There's another link there. There's another.
No, it's just
Okay. We'll show you there's another link.
Progress.
There, okay, click on where it says the modern cult, the line at the top. A reflection of the death of Steve Jobs. Click on that. That opens you up to, so you've got the website generator over on the left, and now you've got the page. So again, you are going to go ahead up there to where it says abc.net, and you're gonna double highlight, double click so that you can highlight everything. Double click, highlight. Just wanted you to see that it also works on a phone. Yeah, go back to your, okay. Control C is copy. Control C is copy. Now go back to the Pear Deck. Back to the Pear Deck. Okay, where it says web page or online articles, click no thanks. Click no thanks. Okay, where it says enter the page URL, Control V. You can do this on your phone as well. Click on the hourglass, the little blue button. Okay, no, the little blue button, the hourglass right there. Yeah, click on that. Okay. It's gonna, okay, you see how it brings up the modern code, that blue sort of stripe with the picture. Click on that. Click on that. Click on that. So did you see how they call it, they populated, they fill those words? Do you see how it fills those words where it says title? Now scroll, okay? You see it gives you that as much information as it can. Some things it cannot. Keep scrolling. Keep scrolling. It even's got the person who wrote it. The only thing it doesn't have is the publisher. Sometimes this can be the owner or the creator of the website or the person that runs the website. In this case, that is ABC News. In case that is ABC News. Just a review. Okay, scroll back up. Scroll back up. See in that box where it says publisher, just put ABC News. Yeah. Click site source. Go ahead and it says click to copy. Click to copy. Yeah, it says click to copy. It says copy. Let's go back to so you're in the Pear Deck. I'm going to switch the page. Okay, so you're going to Control V. Yeah. All right. Press enter. Okay. Enter. Okay, so that would actually show up as double space on your Microsoft Word or Google Doc. Press another space. Now you're going to do, oh, that was the full citation. I asked you to do the in-text citation. No problem. We can do them out of order. So now we're going to go back to, I'm going to switch the page back to your generator. All right, so, okay, you go ahead and hover your mouse on top, but don't click. Hover your mouse around on top, but don't click. Okay, you see where it says in-text citation? Okay, now click once on that. Where it says in-text citation, click on it. Click, yeah. All right, now, where it says Cohen, go ahead and click on Cohen. See how it's got it highlighted? Yeah, click on it. Notice it says copied. Now you're going to, I'm going to put the page back. Yeah, prepare that. Now what do you do? To get it back, you've already got it copied, so you do a Control V, good. Control V. That's your in-text citation. Why does it not have a page number? It doesn't have, it's a website. It doesn't have page numbers. Now, some documents on a website do have page numbers, but if it does not have it, it does not have it. We're moving on to the next citation, to the next website. So just to review, you will, at this page, don't worry about the smile, the sad face. He's going to get happy later. When he finds out, he's going to save some time. And this time I want you to actually click on and open the MLA generator, the MLA maker by Scribbr. I want you to open that in a full window. When you click on that, it opens it up in a new window. And I want you to go, now that you have copied and pasted, you copied and pasted from the site up here, right? You copied and pasted this site here. Okay. I want you to, in the generator, go ahead and paste that here by doing a Control V, or for some of you, it's going to be Alt mouse down, but it should be for most of you Control V. That brings you up this little glass again. This is just a review again, that little glass again. Click on that. They call it the magnifying glass. Click on that and look how our page gets filled. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll get back with you once we see that how much of this got filled. Not a whole lot, did it? Oh no, you know, because I'm missing something. Don't forget, you then, once it comes up with the page, it does not happen all the time, but most of the time, if you do it right, just clicking in there, click on that little magnifying glass, it brings up our web page, and then you can click on the web page. There it is, it's clickable, click on that. It should fill out the rest of your window. Okay, web page, site, web page, calendar, it's got the title, and you're going to tweak a little bit. There are some changes and such. Okay, so if you notice, it wants the name of the website. So what is the name of the website? Let's take a look at it. And what do you think the name of the website is? Okay, as a matter of fact, we'll make that a little exercise. Let's do this. Let's go click over here. Yeah, let's see what that looks like. I'm gonna click on the next one. Okay, so there's your 3 arrows, and go ahead and click red, identify the web address, blue, identify the title of the page, the title you think the page, and then the green arrow put on where you think, when we start reading, where you think the main idea of this reading is going to be. Just a quick exercise there. So it looks like we're sort of tied up between A and C, and let's go really quickly to finding out if we can do something about this. All right, So really quickly, let's just go through each sentence and match them up with an A, B, C, or D. The ancient Maya were accomplished observers of the sky. A, B, C, or D.
A.
You want to give A a tick mark? Mayan astronomy, star, maybe. So maybe you're associating sky with astronomy, maybe. Okay, observers. Okay, so let's give it a tick mark. A tick mark. Okay, let's do. So we found a little bit of clue with sky. Okay, so we get this image shows Maya animal constellations found in the Paris Codex. A, B, C, or D. So what's this Paris Codex? So A, B, C, or D. You can put it in the chat also. Well, I see Paris Codex.
I think that's A.
Okay, you think that's A also? Constellations, astronomy?
It's D.
Okay, you change your mind, it's D. Anybody else?
And even me, I think
Between D
What?
and A.
D also? Okay, D. Okay. Paris Codex. All right. Using the knowledge of astronomy and mathematics, the ancient Maya developed one of the most accurate calendars in human history.
That's A.
Okay, so you got A because you got astronomy. Do you have anything else that it could be? Using their knowledge of astronomy and mathematics, the ancient Maya developed one of the most accurate calendar systems in history. A, B, C, or D? Could it be something else?
See, they talk about calendar.
Yeah, calendar. Okay, one of our keywords is calendar. So what else could that be? Where else do you see calendar? Do you see it in A, B, or C? What about C, the Mayan calendar?
Yeah, it's C.
Yeah, so we got a tick mark there. Okay, the ancient Maya had a fascination with cycles of time. Sometimes it can be none of them.
Yeah, it's none.
Okay, the most common known Maya calendars are the Hab, the Zonkin, and the calendar round. A, B, C, or D?
C.
We have calendars because it says here, cyclical calendars, most commonly known Maya cyclical calendars. We got calendar over here. Okay. Aside from these, the Maya developed the long count calendar to chronologically date mythical and historical events. A, B, C, or D?
C again.
We have another calendar. Okay. What do we got? The Bactun cycle of the Maya long count calendar measures 1.827 many days and many years. A, B, C, or D?
C.
Talking about C again. And this is one of the longest cycles found in the Maya calendar system.
That's A. B. I mean B.
B? Okay, hold on a second. Why B?
Because it says winter cycle, something like that.
Okay, this is one of the longest cycles found in the Maya calendar system.
That's oh yeah, that's
Yeah, we missed one, right? This cycle ends on the Worcester solstice. Okay,
That's-
so we got to be there. And the cycle ends on the, oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so A, B, C, or D?
C.
Yay! One with the most tally marks win. I just wanted to throw that one in, let you know we have not forgotten our skills. Let's go on to the next one. Oh, by the way, how many people answered what? Did we already? Yeah, we already looked at it. Okay. All right. Now, we're gonna click on any of these sentences and we are going to choose one of them to use. Just choose any one of these. I'm just gonna go down the list. Let's see. Let's do this. If you are, let's do this. Okay, if you're A through F, choose sentence 1 or 2. If you're G through M, choose sentence 3 or 4. If you're N through Z, choose sentence 5 or 6. Let me repeat that. A through F. Okay, choose sentence 1 or 2. Okay, if you're G through M, sentence 3 or 4. N through Z, 5 or 6. If your name is A through F, last name is A through F. Yeah, that makes it easy. So let me go ahead and number the sentences. Take one, and we're going to rewrite them. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's clear all this. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I'm going to go ahead and click sentence. So we actually have 7, 8, 9. So 1, 2. What about this? 1, 2, or 3. And then this one will be 4, 5, or 6. 6. And then this one could be 7, 8, 9. Yeah, you could also choose. Yeah. 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Yeah, that works out fine. Okay. If you happen to be in one of those. Okay. I expect you to go ahead and let's see what it looks like in the Pear Deck. All right. In the Pear Deck, I can take my text tool, write my sentence, right? And then I'm going to rewrite it. Notice it says rewrite. We are rewriting the sentence in your own words. That's what you do on a paper. So we go from quotes to putting something in your own words. I want to see these in your own words. I want you to rephrase. Remember, we did rephrasing in the past. We did summarizing in your own words. You should be able to do this. Take about 1, 2, let's see, look through it. Take a full 2 minutes. All right, so you're going to do this one on your own. You've got the MLA generator. We expect you to get the, let's see, paste the link from the MLA generator here. So remember, you already got this link, right? You've got it saved up, the Calendar Maya system. And we were looking for the website name, and we agreed that it is, what was it, by the way? What was the website name? The website name was, let's go find it. Oh, sorry, I was on mute. Okay, unfortunately, I do this often where the website name is not available. So, excuse me, the website name is available, but you got the page name, and then you've got the website. The website itself appears to be right here, maya.nmai.si.edu. So that's why we copied and pasted it. Copied and pasted that into our site generator where it says the website. Copied and pasted. I don't know the author, and really, you really want to make sure that you know or don't know. Get as much information as you can. Finally, go ahead and cite your source. Okay. When you cite your source, if you've done it right, then you should be able to go into here, into your student side and click and paste the website, the MLA citation like we did before. And if we're doing something wrong, then I need to go around and we need to go around and help each other. Citation. Okay. Copy and paste the parenthetical citation. Remember what that looks like. Remember what that looks like. Click again to the T. It's got to be in parentheses, right? And whatever it gets generated, it's that. Is it going to have a page number? Probably not. In any case, that is your challenge. Do that one on your own. We did as much as we can together. Let's see what's next. Once you do that, okay, then I believe we will be looking for 2 sources for your page site. Got one more question. You can do your tally mark strategy on that, but you will be looking for, let's see, we have a summary question. And then we will have 2 sites that you will look for on your own. Not a lot, is it? All right, let's get to work. Don't forget, you're in the chat. You can go ahead and seek help from one of your peers by just clicking and saying, hey, at Billy, can you help me? Because you don't have a direct one-to-one to each other, so you can know by at and the person's name. All right. Let's continue.